Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for October 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in October and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aquarius, now on to your October 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have is the King of Swords. And this very likely is you, because the King of Swords is an air sign person. This is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be another air sign person in your life, but it could very likely be you. You may feel challenged. You may feel challenged by the world, by things going on in the world. You may feel challenged by other people. You may even feel like challenged by bills, duties, responsibilities. Like many things could feel challenging to you. If you're a detailed-oriented person, this is going to be a month where you're going to be fixated on the details and getting down to like fine-tuning things and dealing with, little details of projects you're working on, work, things around your home, maybe even relationships. Like anything that can involve detail-oriented, you're likely to feel very focused, be very focused on details. You may also have to do some backtracking, Aquarius. You may have to go back and take care of some things that need to be readdressed from before, or things from the past that weren't fully completed or finished. You may have to go backwards and backtrack on those things. It could be something you started, like, maybe you started a home project, or maybe you started a self-improvement project, or some work you were doing for a business you own or for a company you work for, and now in October you're going to backtrack, and that could be where you're fine-tuning and focusing on details. You may actually find that you're saying things and doing things that are going to make lasting impressions and impact on people, whether it's bosses, clients and customers, family members, friends, people you don't even know, the public, if you deal with the public. This could be a month where whatever you're doing and whatever you're saying could have a lot of impact and make a lasting impression on people. I just want to say here, if you hear any background noise, it's really nice outside, but it's hot in the house, so I have to run a fan. I apologize, because it's not there. In good conscience, I can't turn on the air conditioning. It's just too nice out. Be very, very careful, because you could spill a bottle of something and slip on it. And if you slip and fall, you could really hurt yourself, break something, wrench something, twist something. So be super careful of dropping something. Like, I feel like it's liquid. Like it could be oil, could be olive oil or motor oil or something, and you spill it and then you slip on it. So be very, very careful of that, Aquarius. You may feel like you're really juggling your life and your career, and this month of October could really set you on a big course of thinking outside of the box. You may start to come up with quirky and innovative ideas that are quite different and out of the norm of what you would normally be focused on or thinking about. So the next card in your reading, Aquarius, is the Seven of Cups. And this is scattered energy, scattered thinking. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. Scattered emotions, scattered thinking. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. Having to make a decision or a choice that could be difficult, like difficulty in making a decision. It could also be having a lot on your plate, or even a dream come true. The heat may be on. You may feel like, oh man, I got to take care of this. I got to take care of that. I got to do this. I got to do that. Some of you will be planning ahead for something. Maybe it's the holidays. Like, I just thought of this the other day, and I'm an Aquarius sun sign. And I was like, man, maybe I should start looking at, I have 2 sons. I'm like, maybe I should start getting their Christmas presents, because Mercury in retrograde is going to happen near, around November and go into December. And so you might want to get stuff early, but it doesn't have to be that. I'm just telling you, I thought of that the other day. But thinking ahead, planning ahead. Maybe you're a prepper and you're going to be prepping. Like, maybe you're afraid that there could be natural occurrences happening out in the world, or things going on with the powers that be that could cause things to shut down, or supply chain, shortages, or, you could be concerned, or things in relation to upheavals that are going on in different parts of the world. So you may be feeling like it's necessary to plan ahead with prepping for things. I'm not going to lie to you. You may be upset because you may find out somebody did lie to you or is lying to you. So I'm not going to lie to you about it. I'm hearing that. My guides are bringing that up. That's not going to happen to all of you Aquarians, but some of you will not be happy because you're going to find that out. And if it's not a person, doesn't necessarily mean a person. Maybe it's the powers that be that are, or a company, or a business, or something. You find that out, and then you're going to be upset about it. You may really want to reorganize your life. And there could be something in your life you want to do in a whole new way. Maybe you want to change your diet, and so you're going to start buying and cooking and preparing totally different foods than you normally did. So you could be eating in a whole new way. You could be exercising in a whole new way. You could be, maybe you have a business and you're going to change it and you're going to run your business in a whole new way. But there's something that you're going to be like, it's one of the myriad of things that you're going to be focusing on in the cups, these 7 of cups, one of them, that's what you're going to be focusing on. Again, I hear stocking up and saving. And another thing you could be focusing on is your money, your finances. Like, maybe you don't feel like they're protected enough, or you want to move your accounts or shift or change your accounts to a different bank or a different way of saving your money. So thinking about, protecting your money, protecting your finances, and moving your money could come up here for some of you. So card number 3 in your reading, Aquarius, is the Magician, and this is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. Sometimes the Magician is indicating trickster energy could come up. You're formulating a new plan. And some of you, I hear the collective consciousness of Aquarius out there saying, I don't want to do this anymore, or I don't want to do this way anymore. So it's either one of those two. I see you thinking about that, focusing on that. You could make some big, bold move that eliminates people out of the equation. Now, I don't really know what this means because the way my guide said it, my feeling was, it feels to me like people in your life that are disruptive. Could be bosses, co-workers, employees. If you own a business, it could be employees, could be family members. Like, you're going to make some kind of bold move. But it's a general reading, Aquarius, so I can't tell you what that bold move is because some of you it'll be at work, some of you it's going to be in your home life, some of you it's going to be to your friendship group or a club group or organization you belong to. But you're going to make some kind of big bold move or gesture that eliminates dealing with a group of people or a person, could be several people, that you don't want to deal with them anymore, or like it gets them out of the equation, it gets them out of the way. Some of you have somebody that's deceased or in the spirit world. Could be spirit guides, could be angels, but I feel more like it's somebody you knew in the living that is deceased, that is trying to communicate with you or get a message to you, or let you know they're around. So don't be surprised if you start getting some like messages somehow, or synchronicities, or things showing up, or you see little twinkles of light in the room that look like as if a quarter caught the light flying in the air, or orbs. Maybe you're going to see orbs or feathers or certain coins repeatedly showing up, or deceased loved ones showing up in your dreams. But that energy is very strong here for you. You are going to be a manifesting machine in October, because so be real careful of your thoughts, because something you want or something you think about is going to, bam, happen right away. So, sometimes when my guides, like, the cards don't always match what my guides say. They just say what they want to tell me. The cards are the vehicle for me to hear them. But I do get, in this case, watch your thoughts. Or, it's not necessarily going to be bad. It may very well be good, because it could be something you want that's going to manifest very quickly in October. Or it could be something you've wanted recently manifest in this month of October. So just before we go on to the next card, your card number 4, I want to let you know about my solar eclipse in Libra, October 2nd, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. And I pull a gemstone crystal at the end of the videos for each sign of the zodiac are available on Vimeo. We have this solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd, and it will be affecting you. Remember, eclipses bring new beginnings, endings, blessings, and change, and sometimes karma. So if you want to find out what my guides have to say for your sign, and I recommend if you can get your rising sign and your sun sign in this video series, I feel like it could really be helpful to you. And don't forget, and these eclipse effects last 3 months, sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's even 9 months or up to a year. Also, you're still being affected by the eclipse that happened in the middle of September in Pisces on the 17th. So you may want to check that video series out, which is called The Eclipse Effects from the Full Moon Lunar Eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. I use the same format in both of the eclipse readings, so you may get a lot of benefit from those. And don't forget my Psychic Crystal readings for October 2024, which is a continuation and an expansion of the readings I do right here. They're also on Vimeo, and it's, as I always say, you guys are going to get sick of me saying it, but I think it every time. It's cheaper than a latte or a fancy coffee drink that you can get from your coffee shop, And that isn't going to give you psychic messages and predictions, but the crystal readings will. So you might want to think about getting those videos. So now on to card number 4 in your reading. You have the 6 of Swords, which is moving. It could be long distance travel. It could be a new commute for work. It can mean moving from troubled shores to better shores. It could be a new place of work, a new place of business, travel, moving your residence. I feel like everything's going to happen very quickly. And for some of you Aquarians, between now and next September of 2025, moving is going to happen for some of you. It could really happen for some of you in the fall, excuse me, at the end of August, going into September, that all this comes about for you. Now, for some of you, it could be now. It could be happening right now. It could have happened in August, September, or this month of October. But for some of you Aquarians, I feel this prediction is actually warning you to let you know this is going to happen a year from now. Some of you could even decide to take over something that was somebody else's, that you inherited, or like it could be like a business that was somebody else's and you take it over, or a residence that you take over. I don't know, but I get like taking over something comes up here. Could be just taking over a new residence. You buy the place, you're taking it over. It can mean that. I get you paying attention to bullet points or bulletins. And it could be about like things coming up. Like you may get some, this is what comes to mind. My guides are calling it bulletin or bullet point, like a bulletin. What I feel that it is for some of you, you know how you get the cards in the mail when a realtor, sometimes I get these occasionally, when a realtor is selling a property that's like near you, or, you're just got on their mailing list somehow, and it's got a picture of the house and it tells you the town and da 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 da. Like you could get a bulletin like that. It could come to you in the mail, or you could see something like on a message board, on something on the internet, or maybe you get emails from realtors. But my guides want to call it a bulletin for some reason. So I feel like I feel like that's how you find out about it. I don't feel like you drive by and just see it. I don't know. Or hear word of mouth from somebody This feels more to me like a message board, an email, a thing you get in the mail that is going to be, you're going to see the house, an image of it. So now some of you may not be buying a new property. And you could actually be working on a trip, a family trip. If you're not taking the trip in October, it comes up like a family trip, but if you're single, you could just be going by yourself. But it's coming up like you're planning a family trip. So now on to card number 5 in your reading. You have the Hermit, and this is a card that symbolizes your high spirit guides watching you, guiding you, protecting you, showing you the way to go, lighting the path, guiding you. You could be the Hermit where you're taking a step back and getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but the Hermit still will be guiding you. I get that you're going to be working on something at a fevered pitch. So this could be your work, like if you own your own business, or if you work for another business or company. But it could also be work that you're doing in your own environment. Like you know, if you're moving, maybe you're working at a fevered pitch to pack. Maybe if you're moving, you're working at a fevered pitch to get everything ready to list your property for sale. It could be working at a fevered pitch at your work, at your job, in your home. These are the things being mentioned here. And you're going to have to take a broad look around you, Aquarius, about what exactly you want to tackle first. Might be good to like write a list of itemized things of importance. If you're somebody that's having problems with indigestion or problems with your digestive system, you may want to see a medical professional about it. It could be traditional medicine. You could be going to a natural path. Maybe you can solve these problems on your own with like looking online, or if you have books on the subject, homeopathy, herbalism, herbal remedies, homeopathy, anything like that. But whatever works for you. You may have upset stomach or problem with digestion. Maybe your diet needs to be changed, or something you're eating is aggravating it. So that comes up here for some of you Aquarians. Some of you are going to learn a new skill that's going to ripen with age, and it's going to be something you can carry with you for a very long time and could be beneficial to you moving forward in the future, and maybe even help you in a career that you have, a job that you're doing, a business you own. But it could be just a life skill, a life hack, a life skill that you could learn. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to school, you know, going back to college or going to school or having a training program. It could involve that, but you could learn a new skill on a webinar, a seminar, a video, a book. Somebody could teach you something, but whatever thing you learn in October, it's going to be helpful and useful to you, and it's going to be a skill that you're going to carry for a long time. My guides want to use the phrase, it's going to ripen with you with age. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, I don't think Aquarius has gotten citrine for a long time. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall it. You got citrine. And citrine brings sunshine, energy, and a joyous and uplifting stone. It's a stone that helps bring success, prosperity, and wealth. Citrine awakens and expands the higher mind. It brings good luck in trade and in business. It also improves self-esteem, self-trust, and self-awareness. Citrine provides positive energy, and it brings you calmness and helps balance your emotions and aids in your digestive system. No joke. No joke. So, man, Aquarius, the ones that have digestive problems, you better be wearing citrine the whole month of October. It's going to help you see things more clearly. And I don't even know that it could mean your vision, literally your vision, but it could help you see situations and people and circumstances going on in your life more clearly. It's going to really help you with skills of evaluation. So take time to ponder and meditate and put citrine on your third eye when you need to like ponder like things going on in the world or things happening in your life or whatever it may be. Citrine is going to help you. And it does come up, like if you wear it on a regular basis in October, I feel it is actually going to attract good luck to you. You may even want to sleep with it under your pillow to like enforce the good luck. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it. Share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell and click all to get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my most recently recorded video series are always posted down below in the description box in the Show More section under the video, and they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. My most recently recorded video series, as I said earlier in the video, in case you missed it, is my solar eclipse in Libra, October 2nd, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. You're being affected by these eclipses we had last month and this month, and they bring new beginnings, change, endings, karma, and blessings. So you really may want to check those out. People feel like they're like private readings to them, and you may also want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in that video series. Also, my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo as well. These eclipse effects on both of these eclipses last up to 6 months or even up to a year in some cases, and you're probably getting affected by them 1 month prior to the eclipses. So you may want to see what's coming up, because this world's changing and these eclipses could give you some insight that might be helpful to you. As well as with all these changes, you may want to get my angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac. They're kind of different messages. I use 4 different types of angel and ancestor and oracle cards in the reading, 4 different decks. So you may want to see what I got for you there. The last time I did that video series was 2021. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of October 2024, where I look into the crystal to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that are a continuation and an expansion of the psychic tarot readings that I do here on YouTube and Rumble. If you haven't checked out my Rumble channel yet, it's called the Lucky Mermaid LLC. There's many other video series linked down below. I'm not going to get into each one of them there, but I have ones covering love and finance, so you might want to see what's happening, because if you like my videos here on YouTube, you're probably going to like my Vimeo videos. I do the same work with my guides that I do here, that I do also over there on Vimeo. So if you'd like to also see more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at the Lucky Mermaid on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow me there, where I post written predictions, 5 paragraphs long, and I use oracle cards and tarot cards to get those messages. And maybe the whole reading may resonate with you, or only parts of those 5 paragraphs will resonate, but you may want to check them out. Lots of people like my written predictions, and you can always go back on my social media pages and read ones from the past, just like the videos. Don't forget, if you purchased videos on Vimeo before, you should go back and watch ones you've purchased in the past, because every now and then I have somebody that tells me they watched one from a year ago or 2 years ago, and they say that stuff is happening to them now. Same goes for the YouTube videos. You may, if you're cooking or driving in your car, you may want to go back and listen to a reading from a year ago and see if those messages aren't applying to you now. It does happen quite a bit. So, also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the work I do here, there is a donation link down below connected to PayPal, and I do greatly appreciate your donations. Some of you don't want to buy the Vimeo videos. You don't want to deal with any of that, but your donations are greatly appreciated because it does help this channel grow and keep it alive and keep going. So it does help me to make these readings possible, to keep bringing them to you here on YouTube. Otherwise, I could not do them and just do private readings all the time. And Reiki. I do Reiki. I do private readings. If you're interested in finding out about how to get on my cancellations list, my wait list is closed. I closed it in 2018 and I'm nowhere near through it. And my cancellations list, there's over 2,000 people waiting. So you can go and see how to get on that cancellations list. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a very long wait. I only have a few days each month I can devote to doing private readings. So the list moves very slowly. But I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of October, to all the signs of the zodiac out there. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.